Hello everybody, I'm going to be the negative for today's topic. The United States federal government should incrementally raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. Pretty straightforward. I believe that the terms are easy to understand and there isn't any need to elaborate on that. Alright, so for the first argument that the affirmative made was that the current federal minimum wage is $7.25, which leads to homelessness. I would like to go against that and say that raising minimum wage will do the exact same thing, if not worse. This is mainly due to higher wages leading to inflation. If the wages rise, so does the cost of everything else. Rent, food, clothes, and other necessities raise in price. Because of this, people have no other choice but to work. However, how will one work when there are no jobs? According to the Congressional Budget Office, since businesses are going to be made to pay higher wages, some employers will employ fewer workers than they would have under a lower minimum wage, while raising qualification for once low-skill jobs. This is bad since people will no longer be able to afford their needs. They will constantly be stressed, which can in turn lead to other illnesses and even death. Second argument that the affirmative presented is that under the $7.25 minimum wage, parents are forced to work more hours and additional jobs, which means that there will be a rise in crime rates as they can't be there to be role models for their children. Although this could be viewed differently depending on the family, children could also see that their parents are hardworking role models, which can make them have good values and not cause trouble. Aside from this, raising the minimum wage wouldn't work in making a parent more involved. If wages increase, parents will have the money to be able to dump their children to care centers and continue to be out of the home. As well, some parents will want to buy their children's love with materialistic things. This can be bad as it can lead to disconnected families and in turn rebellious children who could contribute to the rise of crime. The affirmative also says that the current minimum wage causes obesity and death since people are only able to reach for cheaper and unhealthy foods. This would still be the case even if wages were to increase because it also depends on the person and their want to be healthy. Besides food prices going up with wages, people will have more money to buy more foods, including fast food. Several statistics have concluded that people who earn more money tend to eat more fast food than those who earn lower incomes. The health industry would be greatly affected by this since they rely on patients to come for treatments to be able to afford a living themselves. This is bad as there will be jobs lost and people will lose their livelihoods, leading to higher homelessness throughout the country. There isn't a problem with the affirmative's inherency argument. There also isn't a problem with the affirmative's plan. However, I do have concerns over the funding for the wage rise. The affirmative stated that no funding would be needed as businesses would be the one in charge of paying. However, this is bad as not every business would be able to survive this, especially small businesses who already struggle to stay open, with only 25% of them making it over 15 years. And for the affirmative solvency, homelessness was not solved as prices will rise with the enforcement of higher wages, crime rates will continue to happen, and obesity will continue since the higher the income, the more fast food they will buy. Thank you.